In July 1937, Japan launched a full-scale invasion of China, smashing relentlessly through the Chinese defenses. First, it was Beijing, then Shanghai, Nanjing, then all the way to Wuhan in the heart of China. This all happened in just over a year. But while the Chinese army was battered and the then capital Nanjing was lost, China refused to surrender. The Kuomintang government, led by Chiang Kai-shek, retreated to Chongqing, a city in remote western China. The communist forces, led by Mao Zedong, launched guerrilla warfare in the Japanese-occupied regions, aiming to cut Japan's supply lines and harass the Japanese troops from further advancement. From October 1938, the war became a stalemate, as Japan fell short of key resources like oil. In December 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor against the United States, partly in an attempt to secure a stable maritime route for these resources. In the next 4 years, the U.S. Army would push Japan all the way back to its own territory. By the time the U.S. dropped nuclear bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, communist anti-Japanese strongholds were spreading all over the occupied regions. Japan controlled big cities and railways, but little else. They didn't just fail to exploit the economic potential of these regions, but had to divert over 70% of their troops to fight the Chinese resistance, soldiers which could have been used in the Pacific War against the U.S. On August 15, 1945, Japan unconditionally surrendered.